Hello and welcome to day 6 of the May Painting Challenge. This is Doc Eon speaking, and I'm here to report my first failure. I haven't got anything done on this project today. When I got home from work, I just didn't have the energy to do anything really creative. And I need to be creative. I need to be in an artistic frame of mind to do the highlights, which I promised I would do. I was going to do the highlights on the blue. I did do some other painting, sort of. I'll talk about that a bit later. But let's go over the question of the day. The question of the day is week 1 wrap-up. How did your first week in the trenches go? It went really well, apart from today. Did you achieve your primary objective? Well, no, because the first objective I set myself was that in the first week I would finish the face and the armor, and I have not done so. On the other hand, in my defense, the next question is, did you realize you had more or less time that you needed to finish what you wanted to do? Well, I just now realized I had less time because I didn't realize this was going to be a 6-day week. When I said on Friday last week that, I'm going to do this in a week, I was thinking by the following Friday, which is 2 days from now. And, I still think I can manage that. I think I can get the armor done on Friday, probably. Yeah, that should be doable, honestly. But I did do something hobby related. If we push this to the side, it wasn't the basis. I was actually working on, let me gather them up. These guys, I think I showed you them before. These are some skeletons. This is a side project I'm working on from Reaper Bones. They don't all fit in the shot. How about that? Can you see what they look like? See, when I talked about these, I was kind of critical about Bonesium. This is because I didn't have much experience with it, and I still went ahead and backed their second Kickstarter because it seemed like a good idea at the time. I have since learned my lesson about Kickstarters, and I do my research better these days. But still, I have this huge box of minis that I don't particularly like working with, but I need to do something with them. So what I've been doing is practicing speed painting techniques. What this is so far, these are not done, but they're pretty far along. This is a combination of spray paints, washes, and dry brushes. What I've done is I started by priming them with Army Painter's Skeleton Bone. Oh, you can see there's still some parts are still a bit bent. I did straighten them out with the boiling water, cold water method, but there are things like these spear shafts that just there's only so much you can do. Anyway, the Skeleton Bone. This was the first time I'd used that spray paint, and it surprised me a little bit because it didn't actually look like a bone color to me. It looked more like a light beige. Anyway, after that had dried, I'd give them all a sepia wash, then a dry brush of an actual bone color, and finally I gave them a quick burst of white spray paint from straight above, like a zenithal highlight. And what I'm thinking I'm going to do is that I'm going to keep using, the metallics will have to be painted with metallic paint, but otherwise I'm thinking just do some quick glazes of different colors, like choose one color for the cloth and glaze that over this sort of brownish pre-shading I've got going on, some other color for the bow, and maybe something for some of them have, not this one, like leather boots. That can be some other glaze I can put on, and we might wind up with something that's at least decent tabletop quality. Oh well, now I'm getting a low battery warning on the camera, so I'm gonna have to stop talking and making excuses. We'll have to see tomorrow what I come up with. Tomorrow I have to make my auto moment for week 2, so by then I'll have to plan out what I hope to accomplish in the next week. But that's all I've got for today. That's all I have time for today. So, Dakian, signing off.